Now let's take a look at 3 cues for depth that come out of movement. Motion parallax is the first one. Here's a demonstration of motion parallax. Objects close by kind of zip past. Ones in the middle distance move by more slowly. And the mountains in the distance may not seem to move at all. The trees that are further back will slide past more slowly than the ones in the middle distance. And so that cue becomes important for estimating distance. Another cue is called deletion and accretion, and this just reflects the fact that as a person walks behind a bookcase, their image will disappear and then reappear. Deletion and accretion. And that becomes a cue then that the person is behind the bookcase, not the other way around. Optic flow is another important cue, this one when we are the ones moving. So if we are driving down the middle of this road, for example, the objects on both left and right sides of the road will flow past us, and everything in the middle will actually just appear to get closer and will start expanding and getting larger in our visual field. This is called optic flow. So there's a flow of objects past us, except for what's called the focus of expansion, the center point here, which tells us that that is our direction. That's the direction we are headed. Here's a demonstration of optic flow on a city street. And we can see here the flow of objects just going past, except for what's right in the middle here. Those items are not going to flow past. Just like, say, for example, this car, or if there's anything else that would be right there in the middle is never going to flow past us, but everything else does. So the objects that don't flow past us, that is the cue that is our heading. And instead, if the car was parked and we were heading towards it, it would just get larger and larger and larger, and that would be the focus of expansion. So for example, if you're jogging and you're heading towards a tree, the tree would get larger and larger, and that would be the focus of expansion. The bushes on either side of the trail you're running on would just flow past.